RecipeLion presents a JanetRoof.com KP Productions video tutorial on homemade chicken nuggets. Yummy yum! These are the ingredients you'll need to make homemade chicken nuggets: boneless chicken, breadcrumbs, 1 egg, a frying pan with vegetable oil, a mixing bowl, and paper towels. The only item not shown is a knife. Preheat the frying pan with oil to 350 to 375 degrees. Scramble the egg in a large mixing bowl and trim the fat from this and skin from the chicken. Cut it into bite-sized pieces. You can cut it into chicken cutlets too, and really any shape that you can create with a knife will do. You could make fun shapes for kids or anything you can imagine. And don't forget, when you're working with raw meat, be sure to wash every item used in hot soapy water. And never use the meat contaminated item for anything else but what you're using for the chicken. Mix the chicken into the egg. And dip the egg-covered chicken into the breadcrumbs. This can get messy when you're doing it, so use a fork. It keeps your hands free of the pasty buildup. If you dip your hands in the eggs and then dip it in the breadcrumbs will stick to your fingers and you'll have like that doughy mess all over you. So if you use a fork for the wet stuff and your hand in the dry stuff, you're free to do whatever you want while you're cooking. Cover a plate with paper towels to absorb the excess oil and begin frying the chicken. Turn the chicken when it's browned. Some of the smaller pieces of chicken will cook faster, so just be sure to remove that chicken from the oil when all sides are golden brown. Overcooking the chicken will make it very tough, so be sure not to overcook it. An indication of being done, the chicken plumps up and gets springy when fully cooked. So if you squeeze it with tongs, you'll feel it's like a little spring back, kind of rubbery feel to it. Also, the juices from the chicken will run clear when it's fully cooked. So if you stab it with a fork or a knife and the juices run out of it and there's no blood or anything, or white, and it's just clear, and then it's good to go. You can take it out and eat it. Yummy, yummy. Don't forget, you got to keep frying this chicken now. You don't have to use the same amount of chicken I did. Any size amount of chicken will do. It all depends on how many people you want to feed and how long you have it. You can also freeze it too and make like little TV dinners out of it, or eat it for the next day, have it in a lunchbox. Home fried chicken nuggets are an awesome finger food for parties and little fingers. And hey, since the oil's hot, fry up some French fried potatoes to go with this yummy dish. And don't forget to get an assortment of dipping sauces to go with these nuggets, because you can't have nuggets without dipping sauce. Delightful. I'm happy to be a part of RecipeLion.com. When you subscribe to RecipeLion.com, you're subscribing to the best resource on the internet for recipes and cooking tips. Come discover your inner chef on RecipeLion.com. This video was brought to you by RecipeLion.com. Check them out too on YouTube. Happy baking!